It's time for our favorite professor. It's Bible Basics for a Life Fully Lived with Professor Peter Sabilio. Good morning, Pete.
Good morning. Hey, we miss you.
Oh, I miss you. I miss being there. Now, just an explanation for the listeners. I am at Holy Trinity Catholic Church in Swanton, Ohio, broadcasting live from here, not from the studios this morning.
Well, they're the lucky ones, I'm telling you.
Yeah, no one is here, and no one here knows that I'm here. And so please don't tell anyone in Swanton because they'll probably call the police.
Well,
they'll come for an autograph.
I want to change the clocks in some way so it's actually light when we get up.
Oh, yeah. We're
Just
going
keep
the
it
other way,
moving.
brother.
I know.
It's going to be light like 4 hours after we get up.
I know, but, well, hey, at least I get younger. You know,
Oh,
there you go.
I didn't think about that.
I'll take whatever I can get. And, I love saying it's great to be here, taking 5, keep the faith alive, but I always take more than 5.
Yeah. Well, you're given more than 5.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. That's
Usually,
good.
what we do is we extract the few minutes that I waste before we get started by asking you things.
And we still, this was born out of our last get-together at Maumee Theater where Father Eric wants a banner. Maybe I'll finally get to my idea. Could be a spinoff of his current show.
Have to have it by December the 2nd for the big old Christmas party.
I saw the flyer. Looks good.
Now, enough of this because I want to jump back into it. We talking
had
about
left,
some of my favorite
Speaking
stuff.
of things that were hanging,
Yeah.
we had these two sort of competing blessings and curses of, may God give me another, Rachel naming Joseph, may God give me another, and at the same time, let that one die. Dun, dun, dun. Exactly, because remember, Jacob had finally gathered the wives, the maidservants, the kids. After 20 years, he made a break for it. And what he doesn't know, remember, is that Rachel had kind of stolen the property markers. Right. And Jacob is like, I didn't take anything, search my camp. Whoever took it, let that person die. And as usual, Rachel gets away with it, and she thinks she's gotten away with it. And we're about to finally get our land, but then here comes Esau, our long-lost brother, who doesn't like the land he has because he got cheated out of the beachfront property. No milk and honey in his desert. But once again, Jacob managed to escape, and then finally, after 20 years, this almost, do ut des, I give to you if you give to me, promise he made to the Lord. He said, you can be my God as long as I come back here with more than I'm leaving with. And in fact, that's exactly what has happened, though it took 20 years. He's finally back in his land. It is his land. He has the wife he loves. And we read just after that, when they left Bethel, right? The end of Genesis 36. He still had some way to go on the way to Ephrath. Rachel began to be in labor, but she suffered great distress. When her pangs were most severe, her midwife said to her, have no fear, for this time also, in addition, you are going to have a son. But with her last breath, for she was near death, Rachel called him Ben-Oni. His father, however, jumps in and says, no, his name is Benjamin. Now, there's a little joke going on here. Ben-Oni means son of my suffering.
Oh, wow. Okay.
And for the first time out of 12, Jacob jumps in and says, I gotta rename him. Okay? It's like naming your kid No Respect or something, And so he says, it's not son of my suffering, it's Benjamin, son of my right side.
Oh, nice.
Son of my right side, because it's my favorite side, and he's my favorite son because he's from you and I love you. And with that, Rachel died.
Wow, my good.
Wow.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh, yeah, right.
Those two things both happened, right? May God give me another. You got it. May that one die. And that's exactly what happens.
Wow.
And so both happened, and life goes on. And, we get the feeling all the way through. We move quickly through the story now, right? We slow things down. We'll see this again in Exodus. We'll slow things down and speed things up. Life goes on, but Jacob is always favoring the children that came from Rachel because he favored Rachel over Leah.
Right.
And so pretty soon we read that Jacob, Israel, loved Joseph best of all his sons, for he was the child of his old age, and he made him a long sleeve coat. When his brothers saw that their father loved him best of all, they hated him so much they wouldn't even speak to him. And
runs in
so
the family.
it does. That's exactly. We didn't practice that, by the way.
Right.
Remember, Jacob.
It was organic.
It was. Or organic is birth, because remember, Jacob and his brother Esau fought right in their mother's belly, and they didn't get along when they came out in life. The sisters had that rivalry all the time, and now that passes on right to their sons.
Wow.
And we get this whole Joseph and the Amazing Technicolor Dream Coat. For a while, folks thought it said patched coat, and that's what Hollywood took over. It really is a long sleeve coat, meaning that he got the suit coat. Reuben should have had the manager's coat because he's the oldest son.
Yeah.
But, in fact, Joseph got that long sleeve coat, and so he gets to be the supervisor, and the brothers just can't stand it. And so, unfortunately, just like salvation comes through the family, so does all the human bad blood, rivalry, pride, jealousy, gets the train off the track. God gets it back on track, as we will continue to see. But, that kind of is like our own family sometime. You know, we have the Thanksgiving table coming up. We have Christmas coming up. And sure, a little homework for today is to reach out to a family member, do something kind, but maybe one of those long-term projects that's due before Christmas is just find someone in the family who's the person you wouldn't want to sit next to. And actually just say, is there any pride that I have? Anything that I'm hiding? Anything that I need to get out? Because we're seeing right here, they have the honesty to tell us, warts and all, what can happen to a family and how even salvation itself can be derailed or move off into Egypt for 400 years when we let pride and jealousy go from generation to generation in our families.
Yeah, and it's a great point, Pete, because look, we see it in the scriptures, generation to generation. Somebody has to step up and finally stop it. But we also see God using even our frailties, even the evil deeds that we do to one another, uses it for the good of all of us who love him, and also for the building of the kingdom.
That's true. That's true. I just love how they have the honesty to tell us about their mistakes, too.
Oh, amen to that.
Professor Peter Sibilio, thank you, sir.